I was lucky to know him for about 6 or 7 years when he came from Argentina to the United States. They lived not far from us, my grandparents. He was a solid, happy person. He smiled a lot. He was fun to be with. He was, when he walked into the room, you knew he was there. He had a presence which was confident and positive. And so when he arrived in Germany, he did connect with some of his colleagues, and then he began working for the international committees and providing information, and then began this journey of research, this extraordinary journey. He did send her a letter from Germany in 1951, in which he mentions the work that eventually became The Labyrinth. And I'll read you a little excerpt of what he said, because most of the letter was very personal. And he said, "I drown my inner sufferings in work, in effortless labor, in running all over Germany, was already in 800 cities and villages, in intoxicating myself with past centuries, in burying myself in old archives, and from time to time, this helps me be detached from reality." So it was a choice, and it was an agony and a cathartic, possibly, feeling that I am doing something extraordinary purpose, because who else could do it? So he did what he felt needed to be documented, because no one else would have ever done that. Why would they have considered it important? That something as ordinary as working details or union details or clothing details or nickname details really matters in the arc of a historical lineage, but it does. And that is partially maybe because there were fragments after the war, and he said, "I'm going to put the fragments together. And so I will make a complete picture out of things that people don't think is valuable, but is priceless." And that's what he did. And the satisfaction and the drive that he got out of it, knowing that I saved something for history, or I helped someone find. I will help people find history. They don't know how to find it themselves. I will be your leader to the answer, or to the mystery, solve the mystery. And that's what I think. I'll be your guide. Mm. So his personality of always helping people, of reconnecting people who've been separated by war or tragedy, or making sure people were okay, is the same thing, the same kind of shepherding of information that he did, that I will take care of it, and I will reunite all of these fragments into one timeline so that people will know what they had or what they have to hold on to or to find. And so he nurtured it. It was a very, very loving journey, I think, for a painful but loving journey, because he was the role model for my family, at least very much for me, of what you do and how you do. And you go to the umpteenth degree. So I will go, deeper than somebody might say you have to, because his model is you find the provenance, and then you find the other source and the other source that mentions it. And so when you put it all together, you get a complete picture. And so that I owe to him, definitely.